Yo, what's up you guys, how you doing? So in this video what we'll be doing is the RSX, a good first car to own.
Yo, this video ain't about your piece of shit car. It's about that. So why don't you just go move that piece of shit right there? Get it out of the way. Why don't you just park it down by the street? Man, just listen to that thing. Go get it, Bullet. Go get him. Go get him. Oh, good God. Wake up all the neighbors.
Oh yeah, so what we'll be doing is the Miata, a good first car. I hope you enjoyed that little intro. We're just messing around. RSXs are awesome. But yeah, so it is a Miata, a good first car to own. So yeah, for all you new people, this is my dad's 1997 Mazda Miata. So yeah, in this channel, you know, we mostly do car videos and then we do some skateboarding, and yeah, welcome. Please feel free to go subscribe. But yeah, at the end of this video, you know, I'll be giving my opinion is a Mazda Miata a good first car. My dad will be giving you his opinion, and he's the one who drives this most of the time, so my opinion probably doesn't mean shit. But yeah, if you can snatch a Miata, you know, it's very hard to snatch a Miata like this nowadays. Something like this would easily go for about $4,000. It's insane how much these have gone up in value recently. When it comes to a 1997 Mazda Miata, they come stock, you say 133 horsepower?
133.
So that's not very much, but for a car that weighs 2,223 something pounds, you know, that's not bad. Power to weight ratio, it's pretty decent. And not only that, these parts for the Miata are very easy. They're very cheap to get. You know, working on this car is freaking simple. It's just 1, 2, 1, 2. It got a nice little booty. It's like a little Asian girl's booty. Whoop! Smack that ass, bitch. Like, what's her name? Suki? Suki.
No, not Suki.
Smack that ass in the Honda S2000. Wait, from driving this car around for like almost 2 years, what is your honest opinion about it?
It's not a bad car.
Yeah?
It's pretty good.
Easy to drive?
Yeah.
Is it ever scary because how little it is?
Easy to park. No.
Okay, how this? Since it's so tiny, do you think it will make the person drive it more cocky and be like, oh yeah, I can do anything and drive anything? Like, wouldn't it be better for someone to drive something bigger to start off with so they can get more comfortable?
It's easier to park.
I know what I'm saying, like, shouldn't they drive something else though, because it's just like too easy and it's gonna make everything else a lot harder?
Just try and drive an 18-wheeler. That's fun.
You talk. And a 3-inch lift kit, Jeep Cherokee with big ass tires. I mean, isn't that something better to learn it than this though? Because like you gotta learn, like, you know, braking from a distance, because with this you can just like ride someone's ass and brake in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, you just need a little bit more room with a truck than you do a car.
Yeah, like, I don't know, when you think a truck or like an SUV would be better at learning because you get like, you know, it's harder.
Oh, it's actually easier. You got all the windows pretty much on the Cherokee. Most of your SUVs, you got windows all the way around anyway. So about the same. But
yeah, once again, drop top, do it for the hose. You know, you can make the hair go crazy in the wind. It's all about that drop top. You can pick up any Tinder hoe in this and make her panties drop. But hold up, when you get this car, it depends who you hang around with. If you hang out with the white rednecks, they're gonna be like, oh, this man's fucking gay. But if you hang out with the tuner scene, they're like, oh, yo, yeah, fucking Miata's the answer to everything. So it also depends where you live. Remember that if you're a high schooler and you live in like the country, they're gonna make fun of you for driving this thing. But say you live in like the suburbs or city, you're gonna be cool, you know? Everyone's gonna love you. So it just depends where you live at. So if you live in a country area with a bunch of rednecks, do not get this car. You'll get bullied. Dad, why didn't you make me take the driver's test in this car? Huh? I would have gotten 100 on my driver's test instead of a 95. Dude, parallel parking would be so easy with this.
Parallel parking was easy in the Jeep.
It was so funny. I still hit the cone and they didn't even see it. You heard that? I hit the cone and they didn't fucking see it. And I still passed the parallel parking, but I really didn't. I'm just a bad boy. And with Miatas, it's good because, you know, you can have your dog go in there with the top down. And then all the girls will be like, oh my God, that's so cute. This is how you get all the females. Oh shit, yo, I just tripped. Yo, how's this gonna work? There's a freaking dog right here. And he's not even that small. Dang. Okay, this is really crammed with this dog. Why did you tell this dog he can come?
This dog goes everywhere.
Man,
it's a
best
venture
friend.
dog.
Look at this shit. We look like a bunch of clowns. With their clown dog. Oh, look at that ass. RSX gang, 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 gang. So with driving this, do you ever get a bunch of wheel spin when it's wet outside like this?
Every now and then.
Every now and then. Does it like, you know, like swing you?
Taking off.
Does
rear tires will go.
Does it swing you? Is it something like, no, someone should be worried about as their first car?
I'm used to driving rear-wheel drive vehicles.
Dad, you know when I had my Jaguar, it was raining outside and I swung the vehicle and it broke traction and I almost crashed into a ditch and died?
Yes.
Miata gang. Woo, pop up headlights. This video just got 1,000 times harder because of this puppy. So hey, do you like Miatas and puppies? You should subscribe to me. 0 to 60 time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 3 years later. See, it's not really that much of a fast car, so you really don't have to worry about like all that wheel spin and like, you know, like going to ditches like all those Mustangs. Patrick. This is just a simple car all around, you know. You got all this excellent handling, you know, you get in it and you just feel like a professional race car driver. You can go anywhere in this car, except for off-road. You know we did it before, but still. So when it comes to being your first car, this has no back seat. So, I don't know, it's weird. Your insurance might be like in the middle because it's an older car. So older cars tend to be like a little bit less on insurance. But since this has no back seats, only 2 doors, it's considered a coupe. Or a roadster, my bad. I don't know, your insurance will be like probably in the middle, you know, it won't be too high. Dude, what the what? Dude, this bridge is made out of wood. What the heck? What the hell even is this? What the heck? Dad, watch out, there's a pothole. Dude, what? I never even knew that was there. Trying to kill us? It's wet outside and it's real drive. Okay, well he's taking this thing off-road. Dude, why are you just flooring it? Do you not care? Why do you hit a big ass pothole? Okay, you're crazy. Oh hell no. Hell no. What the heck? Yeah, have fun cleaning this later. Oh yeah, for your first car also, this thing is very tiny. So you really do have to be super cautious when you're pulling out in front of cars because, you know, they might not be able to see you very well. In the last video, I was telling you about how, you know, never underestimate how fast a car is going. So just wait your turn and don't fucking pull out in front of cars and stuff. And yeah, as your first car, this will get a lot of attention for you. You know, it could get good attention and bad attention, just like, once again, it depends where you are. Because, you know, certain people hate Miatas, but then a lot more people love Miatas.
And also, good thing is I can let my daughters drive this car. Again, back there. No back seat. Pro.
Dude, you're so inappropriate. I'm slow as shit. I just got what you said. Wow. Maybe that's not a good first car because, you know, you can't in this car because there's no back seat. See, in my RSX, you know, I can in the back seat because, you know, I got back seats. This is a very, like, smooth driving car. You know, you're not gonna get yourself in no trouble with this. You can't go over the speed limit. So this is a great first car. I'm pissing him off. Yo, once again, look at that ass! Overall, what's your thoughts about this being a first car?
It's not a bad first car.
Would you 100% recommend it? It's like a go-kart, you know. You're not going to be safe really driving it.
Yeah, pretty safe in there. I've seen a couple over at the Miata Afterworld. I've seen a couple wrecks that people actually survived. These things are a lot tougher than you actually think they are.
They look like they would be really, like, you know, dangerous in a crash, to be honest.
They're not that bad.
I mean, I guess.
Race cars.
Yeah.
They got little race cars. You got the roll bars on them. Like I said, I've seen one that saved somebody's life.
So apparently this thing is pretty safe, which I never really thought of, but yeah, I don't know. So he says easy to park, you know, it's pretty safe, doesn't really get that much wheel spin in the rear, and doesn't really, like, you know, like go out on you and shit. So, you know, this is a pretty decent car, I have to say. But would you rather recommend a front wheel drive car or a rear wheel drive car for your first?
Front wheel drive is probably a lot safer.
But yeah, that was, you know, if a Miata is a good first car or not, and it got my thumbs up. Well, you?
Yeah.
Thumbs up?
Still drive it.
Give me your thumbs up. Where's it at? That's what I thought, you little whore. But you guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, bitch.